On November 12, 2015, the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine adopted the Law of Ukraine on the State Bureau of Investigation. This decision marked the beginning of a new stage in the development of Ukraine's criminal justice system and law enforcement agencies. The functioning of the agency that is engaged in the prevention, detection, termination, solving, and investigation of crimes committed by officials, law enforcement officers, and judges ensures such an essential condition for the existence of a legal state as the equality of all citizens before the law. Today, the State Bureau of Investigation has a total of 1,600 employees and consists of the central office and 7 regional departments located in Kyiv, Lviv, Khmelnytsky, Poltava, Melitopol, Kramatorsk, and Mykolaiv. Of them, officers 77%, civil servants 23%. Also, each territorial department has remote units, which are located in other state regional centers. Thus, representatives of the Bureau are present in all regions of Ukraine, excluding of temporarily occupied regions. The basis of the central office consists of the main investigative department, main operative department, main operative and technical department, internal control department, department on Maidan cases, and other units. The current staffing of the Bureau is 91.5%. Among the priorities of the Bureau, fighting against corruption and combating abuse in all spheres of the state's functioning, investigation of crimes committed by high-ranking officials, combating torture and other forms of ill treatment in the performance of their duties by law enforcement officers, prevention and investigation of crimes against the foundation of national security, ensuring law and order in the military sphere, combating organized crime, completion of the investigation into the Maidan cases. The competence of the State Bureau of Investigation extends to high-ranking officials, judges and law enforcement officers, military criminal offenses, crimes committed by organized criminal groups, and others. The SBI investigates all types of criminal offenses provided for by the Criminal Code of Ukraine and committed by SBI subjects. Since the beginning of the full-scale invasion of the Russian Federation into the territory of Ukraine, the SBI actively participates in the protection of our state. Due to the full-scale invasion of the Russian Federation into Ukraine, the main focus of the Bureau's activities is identifying collaborators and traitors of Ukraine, receiving information regarding redeployment and movement of troops of the aggressor state, the identification of property rights of the Russian Federation and Republic of Belarus, their residence and seizure of the property in favor of Ukraine, documenting war crimes of the Russian Federation and violations of the rules of warfare. To perform these tasks more effectively, a separate department was created within the main investigative department, which deals exclusively with military topics. The department conducts investigation into Russian war crimes against humanity, in particular mass murders of Ukrainians in all affected regions of our country. During 2022, State Bureau of Investigation conducted investigations in 42,006 criminal proceedings, of which 14,483 have already been completed. 3,636 indictments were filed with the court. Since the beginning of the active phase of the war of the Russian Federation against Ukraine, the State Bureau of Investigation found and transferred property worth almost 217 million euros to the National Agency of Ukraine for finding, tracing, and management of assets derived from corruption and other crimes. The former property, including owned by Russian structures, is already bringing in profits for increasing the defense capability of our state. The income from management of this property has already amounted to more than 675,000 euros. To effectively prevent crime, the SBI actively communicates with state institutions, other law enforcement agencies, and the public. As a result, in 2022, the SBI is one of the law enforcement agencies in which the level of public trust has increased by 53% compared to 2021. The priority in the activities of the SBI remains the prevention of corruption among the Bureau employees. Internal control units operate within the central office of the SBI and its regional departments to prevent and detect offenses in the activities of employees. The State Bureau of Investigation continues its development and significantly contributes to strengthening our country's defense capabilities despite of hostilities. In cooperation with the armed forces of Ukraine and other law enforcement agencies, the Bureau is bringing the victory of Ukraine closer, restoring life in the territories liberated from the occupiers. This is hard and painstaking work. But only in this way, by joining efforts, it is possible to defeat an extremely powerful external and internal enemy.